गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम्। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलासमहामोह ग्राहग्रासैककर्मणि 34th verse, page 91. सिद्धं ब्रह्मणि सत्यत्वम् ज्ञानत्वं तु पुरेरितम् स्वयमेवानुभूतित्वात् इत्यादि वचनैः स्फुटम् न व्यापित्वाद्देशतोऽन्तः नित्यत्वान्नापि कालतः न वस्तुतोऽपि सार्वात्म्यात् आनन्त्यं ब्रह्मणि त्रिधा आनन्त्यं ब्रह्मणि त्रिधा। So your class was there. Just keep me informed that class was there. Okay. So we had seen that the last topic of the Taittiriya Upanishad second value, which is proved in this chapter, was Anantam. First topic was Panchkosh Vilakshanatvam. Second was Guhanihitattvam. Third was Atmatvam. And fourth was Fourth will be Anantam. When it is said Anantam, means Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That will be proved. In that Satyam and Jnanam was already proved. Yesterday Satyam was Badarahitvam, which is non-negatable. What is non-negatable? That is mentioned by the word Satyatvam. We had seen in detail how the non-negatibility had come. So, we had seen that how the world is negatable. When I say negatable, it means the absence of experience of something, or the absence of experience of reality of something. Absence of experience of absence of reality. That is called negatibility. Or sometimes absence of experience at some time, at some place. That is what is called falseness. If something is not experienced continuously, then it cannot be real. Because Satya, you heard yesterday, should not be negatable in any time or place or object. Then it will be called Satyatvam. Na sato vidyate bhava. Asataha abhava, asataha bhava na vidyate. So it is appearing in between what has prior non-existence and posterior non-existence, that will come in the category of asatyam, negatable, whose experience is interrupted or it is not repeatable, whose experience is not there. You have heard already, but you have to again get into it, to know it. So, Siddham Brahmani Satyatvam. Siddham Brahmani Satyatvam. The non-negatability of Brahman is proved. And if something is negated, so there is to be something which is non-negatable, which is perceiving the negatable. Otherwise, what is negatable? Who will know that this has been negated? So absence of something indicates it's asatyam. Or praman, it is not proved by any praman. You have to repeat this point. So at all place, at all time. So this handkerchief is asatyam. Why? Because in other desh it is not proved. It is absent in some other desh. Anything which is absent in some other desh or a kal or a vastu will be asatyam. Well, but it is seen. If something was totally non-seen, I could have said that is asatyam. This is our problem. You think that whatever is experienced is satyam. This is our mental problem. Yat drishyam tat satyam. This is the vyapti. If book is seen, it is satyam. If mic is seen, it is satyam. Of this way, the dreamer sees the dream. So dream is seen, therefore dream is satyam. This way, I see the blueness of the sky. So blueness of the sky is seen, therefore it is satyam. This way, movement of the sun is seen. Therefore, that movement of the sun is satyam. This way, stationary earth is seen. Therefore, stationariness of the earth is satyam. So your vyapti, that whatever is seen is true, this is totally wrong. It is wrong. Whatever I say is wrong. Not what, but most of the time. So, then what is satyam? If you go into space, still you can see the earth stationary, then I will say it is satyam. But if you go to this space, you can see Earth is moving. But who will go to this space? But you can infer also. Anuman was there. There are instruments to prove it. You can disprove by other Anuman Praman. So it is not getting right. Similarly, blueness of the sky is there. At a certain angle, there is no blueness in the sky where the reflection is not there. Your blueness is not Satyam. So that which is disproved by another Praman, powerful Praman, that will be Asatyam. So don't think Drishyam means Satyam. Something can be seen, still it can be false. Rather, whatever is seen is false. Why? Because it has boundary line. And therefore it is limited in space. And therefore it will be limited in time. So whatever is limited in space will be always limited in time. And therefore it will be false. Or you cannot experience it like your dream, like your childhood, like your last birth. So something which cannot be experienced, then only it will be called Asatyam. I am repeating it because we have very strong Satya Buddhi in the world. It is only when something goes forever, then we feel, I did not know it was false. So there is no truth in it. So when you repeat it, then you will get more convinced. This we saw yesterday and day before yesterday. And yesterday also we saw Jnanatvam. Jnanatvam tu pura itam, iritam, swayam eva anubhutitvad. You remember this? 34th verse you see. Swayam eva anubhutitvad ityadi vachanai sputam. Sputam means it is clear. And we saw Jnanatvam 13 to 22nd verse. And also we saw that it is the knowledge of object and not, it is not the knowledge of object, it is the object of knowledge, and there is only one knowledge. That knowledge in which no known dichotomy or difference is not there, that we had seen. Okay? Taken up? Now let us go to 35th verse, and it is now Anantatvam is proved. Anantatvam. What is said here? Let us see what is said here. It is said here, Vyapitvat deshatah na anta. So, I am making Vyapitvat, that Brahma which is all pervading. Tvat means because of. Hetvarthe. Hetvarthe Panchami. This is called Panchami. Oh, Nag Panchami. No. This is Vibhakti, not Nag Panchami. This is Vibhakti. Pratma, Dvitiya, Tritiya. So, Vyapitvat Deshata. This is Panchami Vibhakti, where you use Ram, Ramat. So where you say Ramat, that is called from Ram. That is called Panchami. Rama goes to house from school. Ramaha graham gacchati vidyalayat. Vidyalayat. So vidyalayat from is Panchami. Cause. So it is called Hetvarthe. But here Tvat is Hetvarthe Panchami. Don't bring any other Panchami here and there. So Vyapitvat deshata na anta. Because it pervades the space, therefore there is no ant. Acha, after that full stop. Then Nityatvat napi kalatah. Nityatvat, because it is nitya, therefore kalatah means from the kal also it is not antah. You have to put in bracket antah so that you can understand. Na antah. Na is already got nityatvat, na, double na is there. So nityatvat, when ta and na comes, then it becomes double na. So nityatvat api kalatah na antah. You have to go and take na there. I'm telling you if you are interested. Not interested? Don't worry. So vastutaha api, because it is eternal, therefore it is not having any limitation in time. Na vastutaha api. Anta you have to add. Vastutaha, object-wise also there is no end. Why? Sarvyatmyat. Sarvyat, because of Sarvatma Bhav. Sarvatma Bhav is called Sarvyatmyat. And therefore, full stop. Anantam Brahmani Tridha. Therefore, in Brahman, Saptami Vibhakti, in Brahman, there are three kinds of Anantata. Anantyam Brahmani Tridha. This is the meaning of the whole verse. Now I'll try to clarify and illustrate certain things about that. When you use the word limitation, so basic limitation is of time space. Supposing I say, so question will come that he is Mr. John or Mr. Ram. Or he is Mr. Swarup, Krishna Swarup. So, when you say like that, so that is the limitation in time, space or object. Object. He lives in Calcutta, Kolkata. This is limitation in space. And what is limited in time? He is 29-year-old. This is limitation in time. This is called defining somebody. So this is three limitations are there. Achha. After that, many limitations will come after these three limitations. ठीक है ना? Supposing I see myself. So I see myself. I am the son of Mr. Ravindra Kumar Jain. So now tell me, this is a limitation in object. I live in Durban, limitation in space. I am 41-year-old. This is limitation in time. So when you see yourself with limitation or without limitation. All the time with limitation. Our self, I, is always with limitation. This is my birthday. You are putting a limitation now. I have to go. Where you have to go? Today I have to go to Port Shepton. So this is a limitation in space. Because you can go in space all the time. My time is running out. This is limitation in time. I don't like him. Limitation in object. I cannot live without him. Limitation in object. You don't know that this is where we are acting all the time. With respect to these limitations. I don't have a car. Limitation in object. I am still young. Limitation in time. Limitation in time. Limitation in time. I have not gone to many countries. Limitation in space. Moment you put yourself into such kind of brackets, after that, all problems start. Why? Because you don't have object, therefore you want an object. And if you put yourself limitation in time, after that you will have fear of losing the body. And if you put yourself limitation in space, then you will feel I have to go and get something. If the limitation in object was not there, there is no possibility of relation. If the limitation in time was not there, there is no possibility of birth and death. If the limitation of space was not there, there is no possibility that I am moving. The experience of movement in me is because limitation of space is there. The experience of limitation is because of limitation of object is there. An experience of fear is because of limitation of time is there. So but this is what I experience, it is reality for me. No, we'll see if reality is there or not. You will see it later on. But how can you say there is no limitation? And I'll tell you. Just hold on. And with the three limitation, I want to get complete because of I want that boy, that girl, I want that office, I want that money. Because you feel you are limited in object. I don't have fridge, I don't have television, neither vision. Or I have not gone to, what is it called, Las Vegas. Why are after Las Vegas every day? Okay, I have not gone to Los Angeles. You are lost in angels? Is it called Los Angeles? Not that eating Los Angeles. That is different. Initially I thought it is same. I used to say, give me Los Angeles. Somebody corrected me. It said, not Los Angeles. It is Los Angeles. I thought it is same thing. Give me Los Angeles, not Los Angeles. My throat is not okay. Then somebody started smiling. I should not have told you my mistake. Los Angeles, no? Huh? Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Okay. Los Angeles. But सारी problem से you don't know that there is a problem. Because I'm feeling limited in object, therefore I want another object to complete me. I'm incomplete unless I have money. I'm incomplete unless I have wife. I'm incomplete unless I have children. I'm incomplete unless I have house. I have 4 houses, I want 2 more. I have 10 houses, I want 11 more. There is no limit to it. Indra has whole Brahman, he wants another Brahman. यहाँ तक problem इनकी. When I think I am limited in time, then I will have always the fear that I will pass away, then what will happen? Action, rag, dvesh, kam, krodh, lobh, irsha is because I am experiencing I am not you. If you are praised and I am not praised, and if I had the feeling that whether it is me or you are praised or he is praised, it is me only, then you will not have problem. Left hand somebody is praising that your left hand is very good, right hand will not be jealous because me alone is in left hand, right hand. My form is alone, that form also. Because I am alone, I am in both the hand. Whether you praise left hand or somebody praises over here. So the feet is not jealous because it does not have the limitation that feet thinks I am not in the head, I am only in that, I am not in the feet, I am only in the head. So limitation of object is there, that creates not a problem. And I'll show you here how it is not possible to have limitation in object, in Brahman. Similarly, I feel I was not there. And Bhagavan is singing Gita, Natve vaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadhipaha na chaiva na bhavishyamaha sarve vayamatah param. There was not a time you were not there, I was not there, these people were not there. Bhagavan is saying this, I feel I was not there, I was not in time, therefore I am running to the doctor. Please save me. Doctor says, I can do my best, but expiry time will come. How can even my expiry will come? So that limitation in time is there. I feel that I am limited. So limitation in time, limitation in object, limitation in space, therefore I want to go, I'm walking, I'm running. So a lot of problems are there because experience of limitations are there. Therefore I feel I'm alone, I'm not with him, I miss you, I don't know why I remember you. If you can come and give me company, only we'll bring on one more person. No, I want you only. 2 is a company, 3 is a crowd. I don't want a crowd. Only we two will be there. अब आप बोलो ये सब बात बोले but it is so real what you are saying. It is very real. अभी वो बताते हैं कितना रियल है. अभी तुम बता रहे प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है. प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है. I cannot forgive him. अच्छा, if you pour the tea by mistake, if the tea falls down on the table, then you will forgive because your mistake was not taken by you. Then because I did it, but your mistake I take it very seriously because you are not me and you are not mine. So this is there. As in Lucknow, Gurudev's talk was there. In one hall, I don't know which hall was that. The person who was to introduce Gurudev, he kept on talking. And kept on talking for a long time. And then Gurudev said, his turn came after half an hour. He, in his own style, he said, if this person was talking, and supposing you had stretched your arm and poked your finger on somebody else's eyes, then that person will be very angry. But if by mistake, your finger has gone to your eyes, which may go sometimes, then you will not be angry because there is no limitation of object within you. In this body, there is no limitation of object. But with somebody, there is a limitation of object. I am not he. If he is hungry, let him be hungry. At least I got the food. I got the food and let him be hungry. Lot of problems are there. If you feel that all object I have and I am, then I don't have this thought, won't be there. And this is what you hear that Bhagwan Krishna ate the sag and everybody got fulfilled by that sag. So that point you can now validate what is there. Acha, ye sab bhi hai. Yesterday you heard that, now I am coming to proving that how Brahman is not limited in time, space and object. When I say Brahman, don't put some Brahman, me. What is there? Please, yesterday you heard it was self-effulgent. It was knowledge of object of knowledge. Na swayam ev anubhutitvat. You heard that yesterday. If you remember, every object is coming and going in knowledge. Very good. It is not knowledge of object. Please shift the attention. This is a subtle point. It is not knowledge of object. It is the object which is coming in the limitless knowledge. If the knowledge will be limited, then the question will be, in the deep sleep where you have no experience of space, you will have no experience of knowledge. Because in the deep sleep there is no experience of limitation. And therefore knowledge per se is also available, which we don't know, as if, although I am, but I don't know. Getting my point? So I am thinking that knowledge is always with knower-known relation. But there is a knowledge in which there is no knower-known relation. Oh. There is no knower-known relation. And therefore you heard Prashnoprashad, ahar Brahma pratim gacchati. He goes to Brahma every night, every day. Who? This Jiva. Why? Because there is no limitation of self. Therefore you are enjoying the deep sleep. I understand. Understand? Yes, now stand under it. So that is, there is no limitation of, there is no limited knowledge. First come to unlimited knowledge. Why it was not said Satyam Jnanam, Satyam Anantam Jnanam? Why it is said Satyam Jnanam Anantam? Why it was not said Anantam Jnanam Satyam? Why it was not said Anantam Satyam Jnanam? So there is a way to which the sequence is there. You have to understand all the words in a sequence. When you come to the conclusion that there is a self-effulgent knowledge, first you stop there. There is a self-effulgent knowledge that is not having any limitation. First you come to this point, please. If you don't come to this point, you will not understand Anantam. Okay. Self-effulgent knowledge is there. Yes. Where? In the deep sleep. Acha, that knowledge is without time, space and object. Yes. So I exist without time, space and object. Yes. Why? Because you have no experience of time, no experience of space and no experience of object in deep sleep and samadhi. Therefore, when you get up, you first see what is the time. What is the time you see? And you remember today also I am late. Also. First you see. Supposing watch had stopped. Then you are very happy, says, still time is there. It is already 3:45. As per your watch, you think I will get up at 4:30. Swamiji will come, I will show my face. So that is already there. But watch has stopped. This has happened with me also. That watch has stopped. Especially that watch, tuck, tuck, tuck watch. That is stopped. And I thought time is still remaining. Therefore, I never confirm from that watch now. Because classes are there, puja is there. If you miss, you miss. Well, I'm really happy when you are late someday. So, it's very difficult that I'll be late. You won't get me so easily late. अब बताओ, अब क्या करा जाए? अब आप हमको बता दो एक बात, that self-effulgent that is in deep sleep, that self-effulgent knowledge, it does not have time, space and object. Is it clear now? Now, if it does not have time, space and object, because if time was there, it will have limitation. But in the deep sleep, there is time, space and object experience is not there, but the self-experience is there. Therefore, you get up in the morning and say that I had a good sleep or I did not know anything. Now I ask you a question. Please be careful about that question. When I am awake, so space came, time came, object came. What happened to that unlimited knowledge? Muluk ho gayi. That has got lost. That unlimited knowledge which was there in the deep sleep, without known difference, what happened to that knowledge when the waking space came, waking time came, waking object came, sun, moon, star, Jupiter, Saturn, this person, that person, this house, that house, in this myriad world, where is that knowledge gone, sir? बोले कहीं होगी पड़ी हुई. It must be somewhere in the store room, we have to clean that. If we clean store room, we will get where that knowledge is. अब इसी को पकड़ लो तो बस मजा आ जाएगा. If that knowledge is there without time, space and object, my dear, how can space come out? How can time come out? Why? Because only that knowledge is there. They cannot coexist like this and this are coexisting. So this can be separated. Flower can be separated, this paperweight can be separated. It is not like that. That knowledge is without time, space and object unlimited. So from it cannot coexist with the time, space and object. Then you say, okay, from that the time, space object has come out. Then I will say from that it cannot come out because it is already full. Anything can come out of something, but something is in space. Like from the seed, the tree came out because seed was in space. But that knowledge itself was not in space. How can something come out of that, sir? Then what shall I do? My dear, that space is appearing in that knowledge. What knowledge was there? You are calling it space now. That time is appearing in that knowledge. And that object is appearing in that knowledge. All that objects are appearing in that knowledge only. That means this space, time and objects will be unreal. Of course. Because it cannot change the cause. How do I know it has not changed? Because again you will sleep, you will get the same experience. That knowledge still is there. बोले हमें लगा खो गई बेचारी. नहीं फिर मिलेगी आपको. मिल जाएगी ना. मिलेगी नहीं, अभी भी है. अभी भी है. हाँ, कब, कहाँ, कैसे? अभी भी है, यहाँ भी है. हाँ, अच्छा. I'm not experiencing. You are experiencing that only. You are experiencing that with time and space. And now that by mistake and ignorance, and you have put that knowledge into your body. And you are saying, I am thinking, I am walking. How can it walk? How can it walk? Everything, it cannot go. So that you mean to say time, space and object, all three are imagination and they are superimposed on the same consciousness or same knowledge which had knower and known, and that which was self-effulgent. Yes, this is what I wanted to say. Achha, tell me, if self-effulgent is there, supposing self-effulgent in space, then what will happen? If self-effulgent is in space, somebody will see it. So it will become Vedyam, it will become known. And if self-effulgent is in time, because if it is time, it will be also dying after some time. It will also become one of the objects. And in the absence of space, that self-effulgent won't be seen if it is in space. So problem will be that self-effulgent consciousness cannot be in space. Therefore, you cannot be in this body and say I am self-effulgent also. And हम self-effulgent भी हैं, body के अंदर भी हैं. बताओ. It is not possible. So, tell me what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that you are Gochu. No, but you said I am all pervading consciousness, and now you are saying, no, I am saying Gochu to that I which is identifying wrongly, which is already complete, but it is thinking itself complete. It is thinking itself I am objectifiable, I am running, my time is losing out. I'm in early 40s, I'm in early 50s. I will die. He is my child. She is my daughter. She is my daughter-in-law. He is my son-in-law. This is a tree different than me. All these things are from the point of view that you have put yourself inside the body, and then you are thinking. I am asking a question, if you are inside the body, what will happen to that I which was in deep sleep, which was not in body? Experience of body was not there, experience of space was not there, experience of time was not there, but still experience of that self was there. Well, it's so difficult to understand. Supposing I understand it, how will I do anything? Because I am not moving. Don't I have to bring potato? Who will bring potato? I have to make tikki. One tikki comes from vegetable. Every day it comes to me. I don't prefer that at all. Give me vegetable. Don't give me vegetable tikki, please. वो घूम फिर के टिक्की आ जाती है उसका. एक vegetable की टिक्की आई है. That is ready made. And they purchase from somewhere, it comes to me. It is so healthy. I already take salad. I take separately. Don't make tikki properly. Don't make anything. So रोज आ जाती है. देश, we get it from, we purchase from Manilal, Ratanlal. Ratanlal, no? Ratanji Manilal. Manilal Ratanji. So many years have passed, I could not know that. Manilal Ratanji. Acha. Manilal Ratanji. Not Ratanlal Maniji. Manilal. So, same mistake I am making. So, see 36 shlok. You said Manilal only sells puja items. Now he sells everything. Groceries also, everything is selling now. Earlier it was only puja items. Huh? Huh? Groceries, all eatables, everything I think is there. Huh? Utensils भी. अरे बाप, काफी एक्सपेंड हो गया मनीलाल का. Huh? Puja, they are saying groceries also. अच्छा अच्छा. चलो अच्छा है, as long he is giving the right thing, what does it matter? Now please understand 36 verse. I have not chanted, but it is very enchanting. But you have not explained how. Wait. I'll come back to it. 35th, 36th slok are talking about Anantam. I'll complete, then I'll come back to 35th. It's not complete over. Don't be happy 35th is over. Still it's not over. Desha kalanya vastunam kalpitatvacha mayaya na deshadikrityantosti brahmanantyam sphutam tataha. Now you please tell me, I just proved that time, space and object are imagined on the self. Understood, na? Now when it is said, Brahman is all pervasive, this is not possible. Why? Because if you say Brahman is all pervasive, there is something in which Brahman will be pervasive. Like air is pervasive in the whole hall. So hall is different, air is different. Pervaded should be there to be pervading. Pervaded relationship should be there. But when it is said Brahman is all pervading, it does not mean Brahman is everywhere. It means Brahman illuminates all space and space is in Brahman. Like the rope is pervading the snake. Like the seer in the dream is pervading the whole dream. It is that meaning, not that air is pervading the hall. This point don't forget, please. I hope you have got the point. Na vyapitatvat deshataha antasti. Because it pervades. It's not literal pervading. It is not pervading like that. We use the word all pervading. But all pervading means in the Brahman, the space is imagined. And therefore space, every corner of the space is pervaded by the adhishthan or the substratum. Substratum pervades the superimposed. In that manner it is all pervading. Oh, I understood like that. Nityatvat. Supposing, now I'm going to 35th. Brahman is Nitya. It is at all time. Now time has to be there, then you can say at all time. If time was not there, how can you say at all time? So there are two things now. One is time another is there, which is at all time. This is not the meaning here. It is illuminator of time, and in it only time comes. Like in the dreams here, dream time comes and goes. Because it is the substratum of time. Therefore it is called eternal. Okay. Don't forget this point. Third point. It is in all objects. In all objects, means object has to be different and then all should be there. It is not like that. Because all objects are in that only. And therefore it is said there is no limitation of object. Na vastuto api sarvatmyam. Sarvatm bhava. It is called sarvyatmyam. So therefore Anantam Brahmani Tridha. Therefore three kind of limitlessness are there in the Brahman. And cause is given in 36 verse. Vidharan has given cause later on. Why? Now see, Desh Kalani Vastunam Kalpitatvacha Maya. Because Desh, Kal and Vastu are Kalpit. This is what I was saying. Oh, okay. So why not Vidharan Swami put this shlok first and then that shlok later on? No, first because he had to tell that what is the meaning of limitlessness. How many kinds of limitlessness are there, and those limitlessness is not there. And after that he gave the cause of that. Okay. So, na desh adi krato anta asti. There is no anta asti. Because all three are imagined. Why imagined? I mentioned already. Sputam. Sputam is clear. Spashtam. Sputam tataha. Tata means therefore. It is clear. Okay. I think I have understood this point. Understood? Then why will you be jealous of somebody? Then why will you compete with somebody? So when a sannyas is taken, you know what? It is said, I am a non-competitor now. There is no competitor existing. Or why will you hate anybody? Or why will you like anybody? Why will you say something is dirty, something is not dirty? And I abhor this person. I just avoid that person. I just don't want to interact with that person. By saying that thing, you have made duality more real. You have put a wall in your mind, not outside. And that wall will always restrict your thinking. Every time that thought will come, whom you have rejected too much or whom you have attached to too much, both that person will be coming as a wall. So you can't think on any subject for a long time. Why? Because this wall will come and you will be occupied person. Oh, or then you say, I don't have that. You are that. What you don't have? You are that. Well, I have not gone to America. Achha. You're not gone to America? No, not at all. Not once even I have gone to America. Acha, I have not gone. No, I haven't gone at all, I told you. Where? Any place. One person was asking in America, he said, how you were born? He said, Caesarean. He said, which kind of birth? I mean, it's the right question he asked. Which kind of birth? Natural or Caesarean? So he said Caesarean. In America. Well, which part? He said whole body. So he wanted to know which part of America you are born. He said whole body. So now I'm telling you what is the flaw. When you say I've not gone to America or not gone to Britain, only I eat Britannia biscuit, but not gone Britain. I eat Good Day biscuit, never my days are good. Acha, tell me one thing. You know that you have not gone. Yes. Sure. You know you have not gone. Yes, I know that I have not gone. So not going is an experience. Yes. That experience which you have not gone, where is it coming? In me. So in me there is experience of not going there. Hai na? In me there is experience of not going. So experienced world is America, and experiencer is the one who experiences. Unless you were there, how will you know I have not gone? So in the experience should be in the experiencer. The experience of not experience should be in the experiencer, which is you. Because Desh is in you. So there is nothing you have not gone, you have already gone. You are making a statement about it. You cannot make a statement about anything unless you are there and the light of consciousness pervades that object. And therefore you are already gone everywhere. Anything you say, already you are there. My God. This way I have gone everywhere. Yes. Acha? You have gone everywhere because you are supporting it. You alone are supporting it. From the light, from the angle of consciousness you are talking. Yes. From the angle of consciousness. So these are the two verses which proves Anantam. Don't read it theoretically for the notes. Please get solutions of your life through this. That I am not beautiful, he is beautiful. I am beautiful, he is not beautiful. I am unlucky to be female or I am unlucky to be male. He is male, he is a female, she is female. I don't have this. अरे कहाँ है? तुम कौन हो? Why you are putting yourself in this body and thinking everything? Remember, when the starting point of any point is ignorance, it will always end in sadness and difficulty. When I started seeing you as something else than what you are, and my behavior with you will be different. When I don't see you as you are, my behavior will be not same. If I think you are sitting here, I'll go here. When you are not there, so I am perceiving something which is not there, and I am not perceiving something which is already there. How can you have an easy life? How can you have a quiet life? Quietness is the name of infinite knowledge. Quietness is not the name of getting something. Quietness is the name of limitlessness. Experience of limitlessness is the quietness. I am not quiet, I am quietness. Uninterrupted quietness I not have, I am. I am not quiet. Quiet is the nature of my mind. I am quietness. There is no sound, there is nothing to make sound. There are not two to make sound. It needs two to make sound, and I alone am. How can I have sound? Okay. This is the knowledge of the self. Are you getting my point? So what about this body? This body is just one bubble. And like this on the ocean, many bubbles have come in you and gone. Like many dream bodies has come in you and gone. Since you were born, you have taken hundreds and thousands of dream bodies. And that dream body got over with the dream. But you did not get over. Similarly, like this waking body, this is a longer dream. This is a longer dream that also comes and goes. But you have not gone. Many births have happened. And many deaths have happened. Many relatives have come. Many relatives have gone. Many objects you got. Many objects was lost. But all loss and gain, birth and death, coming and going, was happening in that pure consciousness, which you experience every day in deep sleep. And if you are Jnani, you will experience now only. You will be experiencing the deep sleep I in waking. Deep sleep I is still in waking. Because I am ignorant. Therefore I put it inside the body and see. Like in the dream, I put myself inside the body and I am running in the dream. I am running to America in the dream. America is in you only. You don't need to go to America. You don't need to go to Thailand when you have thighs. You have the thighs. Why you need to go to Thailand? Why should you bother about that? Okay. I hope you're understanding. All is in you only. There is no place you have not visited. There's not a time you are not there. Nattvevaham jatu nasam tvam neme janadipaha na chaiva na bhavishyamah sarve vayamatah param. Bhagavan said there was not a time where I was not there. You were not there. Or these kings were not there. Na chaiva na bhavishyamah. Neither in future also there will be time they will not be there. He is saying from the level of Atma. He is not saying from the level of body. Body level, all are finite. But from consciousness level he is saying. Dehinu asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhirastattrana muhyate. Like this, I go through childhood, adult, old age. Similarly, Atma also goes through one body to another body. It is same. I don't change because bodies have changes in me. Okay. It's good, but very difficult for me to practice. I am too much embedded inside the body. My ignorance is very firm. That is your problem. Unless you sort out, you will never be out of sorrow. Either you sort out or you remain sad. There's only one option. In between, I can't remain in the body and still be happy. Never. No. Unless I have that knowledge, I won't be happy. No. But I am happy. And it is temporary. You will see one cockroach and you will be afraid. In your room. Forget about a snake. Somebody says something, whole day will be gone. Maybe days, not day. You have no strength and you are highly fragile. You are churchuriya, purpuriya, kurkuriya, toturiya. That kind of joy is you are having. Without this knowledge. Many times you have cried, many times more you have to cry. Because you don't have this, you are not invoking this knowledge. There is no way out. Either you learn it here or tomorrow or next birth, but you cannot run away. You can say no to it for some time, but one day you have to come here only. There is no other way out. Acha? Thank you, Vidyananda Swamiji, for opening my eyes. Acha, your eyes is open? So 37 words. I hope you got this point of Anantam. So Satyam also we saw, Jnanam also we saw, and Anantam also we saw. Now if you remember, this topic is almost over. 35th and 36th. 28 to 36 words was Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. And now 37, 38, 39 and 40. So he is saying now the Paramarthik Drishti has been seen. Now from Vyavharik Drishti, Jiva and Ishvara difference is explained in 38, 39. So 37 to 42nd is Vyavharik Jiva Ishvara Bhed. 37 to 42 is Vyavharik Jiva Ishvara Bhed. Let us see now. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Yat Brahma Tadvastu Tasya Tat Ishvaratvancha Jivatvam Upadhi Dvaya Kalpitam. Now it is said, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Yad Brahma, Tad Vastu. You write Paramarthikam Bhavati and put full stop. After Tad Vastu. After Tad Vastu, Paramarthikam Bhavati. This is the absolute truth. Only but it is not written. That is completing the sentence there. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Yad Vastu Tad Vastu Bhavati. Tad Vastu means Paramarthikam. This is from absolute level. Absolute means all trios are negated. Trios. Trios means Ishwar Jeev Bhed, Jeev Jagat Ishwar Bhed. Or three are not there in that. Acha. Now what is Vyavharik? After that, Tasya, tas word comes. Tas means of that paramarthik Ishwaratvam cha jivatvam upadi dvaya kalpitam. Now with the two conditioning, same Brahman is appearing as Ishwar and Jiva. Ishwaratvam cha jivatvam upadi dvaya kalpitam. Both the upadis are imagined. Imagined. Acha? Haan. What are the upadi of the Jiva? You already know upadi of the Jiva. Causal, gross body, GB, SB and CB. So this is called Shariratrayam. Three bodies are upadhi of the Jiva. And what is the upadhi of the Brahman at the macrocosmic level? Virat, total gross body, total subtle body and total causal body. So total gross body, with the conditioning of total gross body, he is called Virat. With the conditioning of total subtle body, he is called Hiranyagar. With the conditioning of the total causal body, he is called Ishwar now. Okay? So one is called Samashti Prapanch and other is called Vyashti Sharir. So three Vyashti Sharir is there and three Samashti Prapanch are there. So there are six conditioning to the same consciousness. Three at a microcosm level and three at the macrocosm level. Microcosm and macrocosm. I hope you are understanding that. Very good. Ishwaratvancha jivatvam upadhi. Now the word upadhi you have heard a million times. Who will tell definition? In Sanskrit. Don't say in English. Sanskrit definition. I have told it. Huh? What? Samipe sthitva. Huh? Swasya dharmasya gunasya. Swasya dharmasya gunasya parasmin mithya rupen adhanam iti upadhi. That transfers its quality imaginarily in something else. Like the hibiscus flower in the crystal or the shivling. So that shivling is appearing now red. But it is not red at all. Hibiscus flower has transferred its qualities, redness, imaginarily. It is not real because both, not at all. Little of the redness of hibiscus has not gone in shivling. Little of has not gone into shivling. Is it clear now? Or give me another example. Other example is you standing in front of mirror. So mirror is appearing, very beautiful because you are beautiful. Just imagine. So that mirror has become upadhi. Sometimes you go in a hotel or something, which are full of mirrors are there. And you get up, you see, for a second, you feel somebody else is there. Who is there? Then you say you are there. It has not happened to you. It happens for a second, you get, Arey, kaun hai? I am changing the clothes. Who is there? Arey, I am there. So that mirror was, so much mirrors are there in some hotels and some room. Everywhere you are there. So that mirror is become upadhi now. So although there is no you in the mirror, but samipe sthitva sasya dharmasya adhanam. I'm just giving some few examples here and there. Samipe sthitva. Somebody is there. His quality he has taken. But remember one thing, mirror, in no way mirror has become you. Not an iota of your personality or your body is in mirror. Mirror is totally detached from you. Mirror has nothing to do with you. And whatever will come in near mirror, it will reflect. Whether it can table a child or a woman or a man or what is it called, flower. Sometimes you feel there are two flower pots. One is there, but it is reflecting there. Similarly, Similarly, with the gross body, I am tall. Now this has the tallness of the body has been superimposed on I. This is upadhi now. I am sad. Now mind's nature is I am ignorant, causal body's nature. Similarly, this is Ishwar Virat. Totality has been superimposed on consciousness, it is called Virat. Similarly, total mind, Bhagavan knows everything. Now, this is superimposed on the consciousness. And Bhagavan keeps everything in the pralaya. This is superimposed on the consciousness. So, there are three at the prapanch, samashti prapanch, and three at the body, three sharir. I hope this is clear. Ishvaratvam cha jivatvam. This is called Vyavaharik. Vyavaharik means where ahar vihar is there, where interaction is there, where you go from, you can perceive something other than you. And Vyavahar means there are doing, action has come. And there is a giver of fruit of action. Action, fruit of action, and giver of fruit of action. This trio has come now. Then Vyavahar is started. Vyavahar means because I finite. Same thing is appearing as sixth thing in Vyavahar. More about it, about Ishwar, we will see in few verses. I thought I'll complete it. Few more verses are there. Then we will go to fourth chapter. Om. Hari Om Tatsat. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.